All right, Coach, first opened back in 2017. There's a look at the gleaming new Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons.
Buffalo is lined up for the kickoff. Number 14, the kick returner.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Get set! 12, fellas, here we go.
Double tight.
I got you.
Check.
Hey, go!
Hot.
12.
Hey, motion backfield.
21. Say hot!
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Ran into a brick wall.
I got you. 2.
49's the mic. 49's the mic.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
21. Here we go.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen, and he'll be brought down here at the 28. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on third down.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Key to tight end.
13.
You got 4.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. It was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Eyes on 10.
6. 21.
You're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first
11,
and 10.
11.
You got 3 down.
21.
Slam.
Go ahead.
Motion.
13.
Garoppolo on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move.
21, 21.
Hey, we got 3 down.
13, 13.
Check.
They go play action here on first down. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 34 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. So a tiptoe catch back in the end zone, so tough to do, but he made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did, and the back of the end zone is treated the same way as the sideline. You have to get your feet down in bounds for it to count as a catch. How about the backgrounds of some of these guys, though? Did they work on it? Maybe some of them were ballet, some dance, who knows?
Yeah, you and I were talking the other day. I remember one of my favorite kids shows growing up. I don't know that I want to name it, but guys like Lynn Swan, they used to be on there showing their ballet skill.
And you have to remember when they were kids and their parents were telling them to take the ballet classes, you know they were fighting them like crazy. But right now they're saying, thanks, Mom.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're running right through him. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Single. Watch 17. Watch 17. Check.
Leopard.
Check your hot read. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
All right, now, lucky 56.
And now a timeout
Lucky 56.
defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Switch.
Watch you now, Barney.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Check 99. Check.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54.
Over.
Allen looks to throw on second down. Now he's going the other way. Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Allen trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Robert Kimdichie, the one to bring him down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
49.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10.
12.
4 down.
Black.
Check three.
Say hi.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
6.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They'll run him now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth 1st quarter of play.
49.
65.
This is Howard on 2nd down. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Last stop.
65. Hey, gun.
49.
21. Here we go. 21. Here we go.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
11.
On 3rd down, that's Cohen. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1.
Run. Woo! I know you feel that.
21. got you.
49's the mic.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Coming to you.
Trying to punch it in Howard into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
He's going to get it running right, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
On 3rd down, it's Cohen. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
Here we go. 11.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. A good pickup there, a 22. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
No.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
You don't have to be a finished product to show some pretty good glimpses of what could be in this league. And we just saw an example of it on that nice run there. When I looked at him coming out of college, I saw a guy with raw, terrific ability. I couldn't wait to see how it was going to be harnessed and polished up in the NFL. In fact, some people thought he could play a little slot receiver as well as run the football. This guy has the ability to be a big-time player with more seasoning.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get this.
Gun! Watch him now, Barney! Over! Gun!
Allen gonna throw again. Flushed out right. And he rifles one incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Over!
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now, 4th and short, had your offense out there. That one stings.
And you know something? Your options change dramatically. Not only is it tougher to go for it, but what if you decided just to line up and try and draw them off sides? If you did it on 4th and short, you could pick up the cheap first down. Now, you still won't get a first down even if you do exactly the same thing.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
21, 21.
Double tight. Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
Number 72, the ball.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
Watch tight end.
12, fellas, here we go.
Play action. Garoppolo.
Show it in.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Robert Kimdichie in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
11, 11. 13, 13.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Hurry up.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
21, 21.
Coming, double up.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you've got to get his attention
21.
because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
To throw is Garoppolo, and his throw here's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
11, 11.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo looking deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Tight end to the left, tight end left.
21, 21. Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11.
Check 3, check 3.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Gostkowski's kick is good. So we've reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even. It got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He got 29 yards that time.
Watch it now, Barney.
Allen now on first down. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Detroit! Detroit! Over!
Now Allen throwing on second down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. In for the score. And the Bills are in for 6.
Well, that was not quite the holy roller, partner. That was San Diego, Oakland. You might remember that in 1978, right? Kenny Stabler, forward fumble. Dave Casper falls on the end zone. Oakland beats him on the last play of the game. But that was a live football. And what a nice job he did to fall on in the end zone. And yes, indeed, folks, that's a touchdown.
By the way, John Madden was coaching in that holy roller game, wasn't he?
He certainly was, and he wanted to make sure that the call when his team's way was out on the field and was told, yes, it's a touchdown. Now get back on the sidelines.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Watch 17.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Kill.
Over.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Man open left side is Brown. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
Watch twist. Watch
Over.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. A quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 6 there on first.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Leopard. Over.
On second down, here's Allen. It's caught, Lockett. And he'll go down at the 28. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Lucky 56.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. This complete to Lockett. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call.
Barney. Watch it now, Barney.
And again, it's Allen. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And Gould is able to put it through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Okay, Betty, I see you.
Flag. 13.
They go with Howard again. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Falcons on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey. Go ahead.
A give to Howard. And an alley run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, it's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3 down.
Hurry up.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
13.
4 down, check, 4 down.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown, out of his reach, and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Watch him now, Barney.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
He's coming. We got double up.
Detroit.
Be good.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Throwing now is Allen. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out.
You can't block me.
Over.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen.
Check.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 37's the Mike. Mike 36.
All right, now, lucky 56. Gun. Watch him now, Barney.
And here's Allen, throwing again. Escaping and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
Check 24.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Detroit! Detroit!
Slams.
Watch you now, Barney! Barney!
Check, 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 check.
Watch you now, Barney! Barney!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Martin, the return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They're on to the 4th quarter now, by the way, at Bank of America Stadium in Carolina. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. From the 34
21,
now,
21.
here's 1st and 10.
13! 13!
Mike's 49.
11! 11! 11! 11! White, white, white! 13! 13!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
49.
12, fellas, here we go.
49 to Mike.
This is Cohen. Stays on his feet and able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Check, check.
12, 12.
Win the rep. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Matt Ioannidis in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. 1 score down,
21,
here
21.
we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
11, 11. Flag.
Check 99.
12, fellas, here we go.
Check, 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 check.
12, 12.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Back to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Boy, just like that, they've got new life.
And the defense still has the advantage, but I know that there's some deflation there. That's why I hurried back to the line of scrimmage and attack them again.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 48 yards. A looming decision
21,
to make
21.
on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Mike's 49.
White, white, white. 21, 21.
Check the out, check the out, check the out.
This is Cohen on the toss. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
49, 49's the mic, 49's the mic.
They get it to him running left. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
21.
This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal.
21, 21.
They'll try to run forward with Howard. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
4 down, 4 down.
21, 21. Here we go.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Stay hot.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And that's gonna be incomplete. 12 seconds left. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. Now the Bills' offense gets ready to head back onto the field. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Always, hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use them all the way through.
Push him back. Push him back. Kill.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
Check me out. We got 3 down, but we got to stand up over
65, 65.
Check. Lucky.
11. Stay hot.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Twenty-one.
49's the mic. Watch.
Hey, go.
Not today, you are.
White.
One final try now for Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Sixty-five.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week one. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super